Howdy folks, and welcome back to this Let's Play of Stellaris. My name is Sonelias. Let's load the end of the last saved game, which we're playing as the Digital Realm, which is the human race, but when focused on becoming more robotic. So let's start off by looking at the map first off. So looking at the map, as you can see, I've got two systems here in the north that I've now occupied. There are some void clouds nearby, which should not necessarily be a problem. My main hub is really down here. Yes, on the east-southeast side of the map. Let's get the clock running in the meantime. Let's have a look at our research status. We'll be completing some research in about 21 months here in terms of, in this instance, advanced railguns. That's really my main weapon type. I'm trying to focus in on relatively short-range weapons, at least the smaller size, but we're also trying to, of course, get more capabilities wherever possible. Now, have I got more? I've got more construction ships here at my disposal. Which I'm not able to leverage here yet. We're building here an outpost. We should still see the progress of the outpost slowly here. Ooh. Interesting. That's this massive big one here. Is that right? Yep. Alright, hopefully they won't subjugate them entirely. We will see how that goes.
Construction complete.
We surveyed another system here, which is great. Construction ships here. There's nothing for them to do at present. Let me just check out the rest of my domain here. Got nothing here at present to deal with in that fashion. And one of the key things I just want to make sure of is I want to make sure I got construction of shipyards at least at, or start stations at least at every one of my worlds. That should of course help me in terms of growth potential here. Already upgrading this one perfectly. Now here I might want to actually put in a colony ship into the queue. Ooh, that's quite interesting. Engineering output, not affected by happiness. Do I want to create a colony ship with droids, or want to basically create it with humans? Empire founders? Yeah, let's create one with the humans, and then maybe also create one with the droids in a minute.
Upgraded.
You detect the presence of an alien civilization of Legash in the Larbo system. They appear to be in the early space age and evident of the many primitive satellites orbiting their world. Cool, so where's that? That's okay.
Ships upgraded.
Is there any worlds in that area that I could deal with? Ships have been upgraded. Perfect. Perfect. So here I go again. I send these ships out to explore these systems here, I would say. Unfortunately, I'm not able to go into that space there. So I really need to focus in on surveying those bits of space here. I do have permissions for exploring. Alright, the same with this one here again. Anything else to be explored here? It doesn't look like it. Let's just make sure I can actually... I need an extra scientist here. Very slow progress, as you can see, in terms of influence gain here. Now, what can I actually put on here? Research speed, particles. Let's get the youngest one on board here for the moment being. I'm set up to survey as much of this space as I possibly can. So again, issuing these orders, of course, is a slightly tedious task, but I thought there was some kind of automation option as well. Automated exploration. Let's issue that order instead. So let's just see where that can take me. Perfect, it starts doing stuff in my own space before it goes elsewhere. Good. Good, let's upgrade this ship here as well. That ship is there, that ship is there. So I've still got various different options at my disposal here in terms of doing upgrades, etc., etc. Let's move that ship there. Let's move this one down here, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Ah, good. So we can now go for the next one. Leader skill level increased by 1. Polytechnics. Yeah. Perfect. Next one will be in 73 months, as you can see. Let's make sure that on the surface of each of these individual worlds we actually have the relevant heritage sites, etc. already up and running. Let's see what else we can upgrade on these worlds. So power output should be boosted as much as possible here. Well, not only power output, of course, but it's one of the many. Here we got droids. What else can I build here? Nothing as... Oh, I should be able to build something here. Let's build that basic science lab here, but I need to of course get to the next month first for us to be able to do this first bit. Ooh, one of my scientists has died, unfortunately. So now I need to basically look for a new leader to be able to carry on. Now, one of my ships will most likely have a useful person for that purpose. Just need to figure out which one that is. Now let's pick up this one here, I think. Yep. Alright, so that's... It's not the best one, but it at least will get me there. I'm already researching something there, so that's good. I do not need to choose anything new here. Even though the fact that I've started it should make it available again in the future. Ah, it says researched. Okay. Alright, so let's get that clock up and running again. And unfortunately, one of my science ships is now without a scientist, which is this one here. Which is a bit of a pity. Can I already recruit a new one?
Complete.
Not quite
Ships
yet,
upgraded.
I think. I need to wait another little bit here.
Construction
Let's
complete.
allocate this one
Construction
here, and then
complete.
let's set this ship to auto-explore again. The space around us. Alright, let's have a look at the surfaces here once again. I can actually upgrade these here individually already. Let's build here a food production site. Power plant, that one can be upgraded. Here I could of course go for my mining option already. If I go for mining here, it makes sense for me to clear some of those other sites as well. Securing the digital realm independence can no longer be a priority for us. Ooh, that's a pity, unfortunately. Ah, okay. Let's have a quick look at the surfaces here. Of course, I do need more in terms of output of other types. So I got food production here already in place on 2 locations. And here I would probably want to focus in on food as well. Maybe not food. What else can I focus in on? I need to really build myself one of these location types. There's a whole lot more research possible here, as you can
System
see.
survey complete.
Question is, we've encountered some form of alien vessels in the flagged as the Data Menace. Okay. Alright, so it doesn't bother me that much apparently, which is good.
Construction complete.
Alright, that's fine. So for being, we are still working on the construction here of this bit. Let's carry on back to where we left off just a second ago. Looking at all those surfaces of my planets here. Oops, whilst I'm doing that, I might actually want to build a mining station here already. And more mining stations, which takes me to a pretty much zero balance here. Which is not ideal because of course I do need to have some resources to hand for the purpose of being able to do upgrades, etc. etc.
Construction complete.
Alpha Centauri. We're building a monument site already.
System survey complete.
So my science ships are good and ready as well.
Construction complete.
Let's build a mining station there. Now, because I basically connected these two, I in theory should be able to create a new sector up here. Which I'm not going to do at present, but at least the capability for that is here if we were to need it. Alright, so we're down to 1.5 there, and we just completed research of the advanced railgun, which is marvelous. Kinetic weapon attack speed increase, autocannon. Let's go for this one here at the top first, which gives me additional capabilities. Maybe I should go for the autocannon. Let's go for the autocannon first.
System survey complete. Research complete.
Now I have completed another bit of research here. Improved deflectors or energy nexus. Let's go for the energy nexus one, which could give me quite a nice boost in terms of energy output on the different planets. Because I got a decent reserve of minerals here, again, I can actually do some upgrades on here as well. Let's clear some of these bits of space here to start off with. Like this one here. And maybe I should really do some upgrades here. So if I do an upgrade of this here to engineering facility there. Upgrade that building there. Down to 150 at the moment. What else could I do here? I can clear this here as well. I'm going to put some more food production in place there in a minute. I don't have enough resources at the moment, but that's fine. We have detected the presence of a primitive alien civilization in the Arakim system here. Alright, good, that's fine. Send that colony ship up north, because that's the most likely point where I might be able to find new worlds, unless we're talking about down here, which is an opportunity as well. That is an ocean world. Interesting.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
Okay, how's that war going here? None of their systems are occupied, which is good, I'd say. Surprising. Are they still at war? They are. So none of their systems are occupied, and it's vice versa as well, isn't it? So if you look at here, this is... It's under attack, it does look like that. So what can I do? I can maybe get a trade deal in place. Well, maybe not, let's not do that at the moment. We've learned a great deal by living in proximity to the wandering forest of Alpha Centauri Prime. Some enterprising colonists have even built homes in the treetops of some of the larger specimens. Well, let's pause the game for just a second and bear with me. Like I was saying, following the forest around as they migrate across the planet, some of the foremost biologists of the digital realm have spent time studying these unique trees. Ooh, that is quite useful, getting a boost in terms of society research.
Tile blocker cleared.
Right, let's pick up that speed again. So at the moment, as you can see, I've got 4 science ships out here, all en route to various different places. Right, that one's automated. That one is already en route, which is good. Let's just go by these individual planets once again. Planetary administration here, I can upgrade this if I wanted to. Let's first clear some of these obstacles. This one I can upgrade here. This is physics. That one is more in terms of society or biology. Let's clear this one here. Actually, I haven't got enough resources for that. I can actually upgrade the farm there. So as you can see, there's quite a bit of potential still in my worlds here. I just haven't actually used all of it as of yet. Right, what could I do here? If I know that, of course, there are systems here where let me just check where the other construction ships are. Further that way. So let's go here and maybe go into that system here to put in another wormhole station. Should make my life easier.
System survey complete.
Because again, expands the range of where I can actually go to. Whoa, hold on. The Oscox are down to 1 system. Wow. Now, am I able to travel through their space or not? I'm not sure. I am. Good. Good. Okay, so that's at least something, but it's not quite what I was looking for. That is quite a concession I had to make. Wow. Let's speak to the Oscox, see what we can do with them now. Form non-aggression pact. Demand vassalage. A non-aggression pact at least is a good start. So that's not a non-aggression pact. Not a non-aggression pact. Have we got one of those already in place? Yes, we do. Even with them, we got a non-aggression pact in place. So what can I do here now next? I can actually form a defensive alliance. It will cost us influence, unfortunately, which is not really what I'm looking for. Right. Independence guaranteed. Okay, that's at least a good thing. These guys here are getting to be a little bit of a menace, I would say. What do I want to do here? Do I want to basically send that ship there? It says out of reach. I need to build more wormhole stations.
System
Why is it out
survey
of reach?
complete.
Can I no longer travel to here? Ah, my borders have been closed, which is a bit of a pity. Then it's a good thing I actually put that ship here beforehand. Well, if that's what happened actually here, I will want to build myself a military station here to help defend
Tile
this.
blocker cleared.
Alright, let's look through our worlds once again. So we can actually
Research
start
complete.
clearing some of these chunks here. So here I can actually build myself a farm now. This person I can put here, and here I can actually build a droid. Now what What is it I want to put into this location here? Do I want to put in a power plant? Probably. A power plant is a useful addition here. Finished research. Leader capacity increase. Habitability shouldn't really be an issue, but let's clear that bit of planetary surface 6 months time. Really, really quickly. And again, we would want to build here a droid, but I just don't have the resources at present. There we go. Droid will come into here shortly as well. And again, I can build another power plant here as well. Alright, guaranteed independence, always good, always welcome. Food output, so plus 24 at the moment, but that will drop relatively quickly, I would say. But in the meantime, of course, I can do changes here in terms of my output of power and so forth. This one's going to focus on the physics. What different factions have I got at the moment? My factions, ooh, that top one is again happy. It's the biggest one as well. Does not have the fanatic materialist ethic, and I lack, of course, the relevant bits for that as well. Okay. Let's put that into place once again. Orbital bombardment is native interference, unrestricted, prohibited, resettlement allowed, first contact protocol aggressive, servitude,
system survey complete,
relations, so there is still quite a bit in the pipe that is useful.
Construction complete. Construction
back to
complete.
my main world here. Let's actually start building the
System
first
survey
droid
complete.
colony ship. Observatory. I think that's really the main one I want to build in all the locations if I so can.
Research complete.
Let's first double check that I actually haven't built solar panels already here everywhere. There we go. Solar panels should really be on all of the space stations I've got.
Research complete. Construction complete.
We've lost a leader here, which is a pity. Let's put new research tasks into play first. Military Academy as well as the army upkeep could be reduced. Centralized command. So Ceramo metal armor, or yeah, that should be a relatively quick one, 16 months. And what can I do to get a new leader on here? Now, I guess I've basically got a good one here already commanding a ship. So I'm actually going to promote this person here to that task. But of course, that person commanding that ship needs to be replaced now with someone new. So that's exactly what I'm going to do here. I'm going to recruit a brand new person here for that purpose first. Alright, we dealt with that. Let's pick up the speed again. Put that up high. Frontier outpost, etc., etc. Defensive pact with them. Okay. I did have that option earlier, but I didn't want to basically implement it because, of course, the cost in terms of influence. Now, I think I'm going to actually create a brand new sector up here. The thing, though, is it's going to cost me. Let's build those mining stations there first off. Alright, so to put that sector into place, I'm going to basically say create new sector. I'm going to call it the Brick sector. There you go. And we're not putting every system into there, just putting some of them into there, because some of them I also want to basically keep as part of my current own systems. But the Brick sector is interesting to start off with anyways, so let's rename that sector. So let's change it from Brick sector over to Northern sector. I'm going to set it to focus in on... What am I going to tell it to focus in on? Good question. Let's try to focus in on the financials. Tell it to basically build robots. I can tell it to actually respect tile resources now. Military stations, yes, it can build those. But I don't have a leader yet, and I actually have the capacity for recruiting an extra leader for this purpose here. Who do I want to put into place here? Lifespan increase. Yeah, let's put this person in place here. Should be a good addition to that planet there. So what that actually gives me, one of the key reasons I wanted to do that, because I wanted to reform the government. So I want to basically move away from the efficient bureaucracy. So I want to surrender that one, and I want to basically move towards a society that's more in line with the mechanical. Well, I'm actually already got mechanist here. Technocracy. The ship is then the king would wield enough wisdom and knowledge to steer it through. Philosopher king. Which one do I want to go for here? Police state? No, probably not. Cutthroat politics. Monthly influence. I do need more influence, don't I? So let's go for the cutthroat politics for the moment. Now, unfortunately, I don't have enough influence to actually do that change. So, nice to look at it, but I can't actually implement it at present. Right, let's have another look around here.
Research complete. Construction complete.
Still got various different ships moving around, and we have completed a bit of research here. That's the crew quarters I want to go for next, I think. Yeah, relatively quick one, another 7 months. All of them are pretty quick at the moment, as you can see. That should help me
System survey
get things
complete.
rolling again. I wish I could somehow gift this ship to the sector itself. So I'm going to basically disband this ship here. The ISS Shining City, that's an appropriate name, isn't it? The ISS Obligation, and this one's the ISS Shining City. Mechanical habitability increased, droid, etc., etc. So where does that lead me to here? I haven't actually got any worlds that I can actually settle with this, unfortunately.
System survey complete. Research complete.
Right, this one's completed. Rare aerosol of exotic particles have been deposited in a number of worlds with meteorite impacts. So FTL speed is increased, sensor range is also increased. Interesting one. It's very, very rare, so that's worthwhile one to go for. Chemical bliss. Interesting. Do I want to go for that one? Yeah, why not? Aha. Good for him. Her. Right here, I can actually, of course, build another new normal station. Why is this costing me so much? I'll put this one in orbit of one of my planets. That should make it cheaper to maintain.
Research complete.
And of course we completed another one here. And here I can actually go for the space torpedo. Or I can actually go for the advanced spaceport. Let's go for the spaceport to start off with. Steady growth of my influence. I'd love to be able to see more growth of that, but I haven't got it at the moment. We did see someone die here just now. One of my scientists has died, it looks like. So recruiting a replacement for him or her. Anomaly fail risk. Interesting. Let's upgrade that ship first.
Ships
to start off
upgraded.
with. We're still a lower tech level. Okay, I set it to automatically explore space.
System survey complete.
Automated exploration,
System
always
survey
interesting
complete.
to see. That one's up north, that one's up there, that one is up there. Now one of the key things I haven't actually focused much on in the last couple of minutes is really upgrading, of course, the relevant bits here. So on the various different worlds I can do upgrades of the various different components again. So here I can build a science lab. I should be able to build another one here, which I should have done probably earlier. Let's swap those around, just to accommodate that. Ooh, more energy production is always welcome. That brings me relatively close to
Construction complete.
having spent pretty much all of my minerals here. I'd love to be able to clear this one as well.
Construction complete.
Should be able to do next month.
System
There we go,
survey
set to
complete.
clear. Perfect. Building another wormhole station here. That should basically give me an overlap between these two here, allow me to move easily between them. The Star Nation, formerly known as the Directorate of the Arakim, has been destroyed by its enemies. Okay, Arakim. Okay. We've got a negative energy balance, which is not great, but at least we know what we're up against here. Right, I could build a mine here if I needed to, or military academy. Haven't got any mines on the planet as of yet, so that would be a worthwhile investment, I would think. How can I boost my energy output? Good question. That is set to be cleared already.
Tile blocker cleared.
I'm going to build more power related bits here. I need more capacity for power production, so... Anyways, looking at the clock, it's about time for us to call it a day. So thanks again for joining me. Hopefully you did enjoy today's episode. And I do sincerely look forward to seeing you on the next one. Have a great day in the meantime. Bye-bye.